Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I start this video, I just want to show you guys something. I don't know how the person take it, and maybe because of my way, the way I was explaining my chart, I don't know, for him he think maybe I was making a story. So I cannot come here and tell you something that I did not take. Maybe I believe the guy wanted me to explain exactly, break of structure. Today I will do that for him. Because now after I read this message, I end up understanding. Check like this guy. He told me, do you tell a story or teach a trade? So then this was my answer for him. I said to him, it depends on what you are watching and listening. If you watch a story, then you listen to a story. If you are watching a trading teaching, you'll get the one also. I'm not responsible for what you are seeing. I'm responsible for what I show in the chat. I'm responsible for everything that I'm showing in the chat. Either the other person doesn't get it properly, like the way I'm explaining, that is his business. Because I have done so many stuff in this channel. I have done so many, what do you call, chart breakdown, what you need to look in the market. And I feel like, okay, I have to take the trade right now to post with really realistic approach of saying, is because I show you guys this one and this is what I'm using and this is what I'm taking the trade. Because I remember even last time there was another person who was saying, uh, yeah, it's good, like it's very easy to show when the things are already passed, you see. So I decide now I'm gonna start showing you guys that I'm using this concept and this is why I'm taking the trade from this concept. Because when most of the people they see that you are taking the trade, now they will believe this thing does work. If I come only I show you the whole data where maybe sometimes I did not take the trades, who's going to believe that this thing is working? This is what I'm showing you guys, because there is nothing new that I'm going to bring to the channel more than what I've already done already. Because this channel, if you check all of it, is like a mentorship for other people, for people that they use their brain, for people that they understand that, okay, I need these things to maybe to change my way of trading. They are making money. Then also I say is, if you need someone to teach you trading, my advice is get a mentor. Because if you don't understand what I'm showing in my channel, please get a mentor. Even some of us, we did pay mentors. Me, I remember I pay like plus $1,500 to mentors, you see. So you don't have to come and release all your frustration in someone video because you believe the person is gonna act like as your mentor. No, but I will try my best today for you guys, and for special this guy, I wanna try the best. I'll give him all the reason of why I take the trade. What did I see there? You see all those kind of stuff. So I'm gonna make a nice breakdown for him. Okay, so if you guys remember previously, I did explain about this part, how I was busy taking the trades inside this part. Then the only thing that I end up seeing was, okay, markets was continue breaking down. Let me first go, okay, let me mark this area. So all this area, I see there was a sort of liquidity. So when I saw those liquidity, the one that was resting here below, my plan was, okay, what can I do? How can I take the trade? At the same time, I had another view that I give to people. Let me go to monthly. So if you can check on monthly time, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking for these things to trade and run the previous monthly low. Since we already take the previous monthly high, if you can check here, monthly high was being taken, then where is the plan now? The plan is for us to take out this monthly low. That is what I'm thinking. Then at the same time, when I move to weekly time frame, because previously I did not explain this, when I move to weekly time frame, then I could see on weekly there was this candlestick here. Do you see this one? This was my plan for weekly, because I did take the trade. I'm gonna show you guys with how I was taking the trade. Maybe I'll go to Telegram to show you the example for the meta trade. Even this morning, I scalp again another sell. So I'm gonna show you guys again. The only thing that you need to do is to remain and look on what I'm looking in the chart. Then you're gonna be able to take the trade. So I saw, remember on monthly what I was saying, this is the monthly low, and this is where we have the monthly order block, like monthly's demand. So when I see something like this, the only thing that I was looking at, okay, we have this inefficiency, whatever, FEG, the one that is here, but market did not come and fill this imbalance. This is the one of weekly. So this was my plan. Then I saw this one here. I said, okay, this area is a proper area. Market can come and react to it. So what can I do now? Then I go to daily time frame. This I'm showing you guys is what I was looking in the market, because even all the screenshot, they're in the public group. People in the public group, they know what I'm talking about. Then I saw all this area was includes even this zone, this candlestick. We have this area because was the one that create the manipulation of them running this low. You see, we ran this low, we took this liquidity, then they start buying from that weekly. So now for me, this one, it's become a liquidity that market has to come and run. So when I see something like this candlestick, the one you see here, it's touched already from this zone, then buy all the way to this area. And this was my target. This was where I was looking for me to do it, to take my profit. I hold this trade. Then markets come again all the way to the downside. The next day, when it close again from here, after they take out this previous daily low, let me show you guys. After they take out the previous daily low, then I refine another buy position. Then I took again this buy. I took this buy, it went all the way to the upside, then pull again down. When it was pulling down, I went out of the market. I'm going to show you guys everything is just on the chart. Then market again from here. This was before yesterday. We buy again. Then this one also come. This was yesterday sell. As you can check, then market come all the way to the downside. But what was my fall process of my trade? Let me go again to H1 so that I can show you what was my fall process of the trade. If you guys remember, I took the first buy position. I went with it all the way to the upside. I took again another buy here because after we took out this previous daily low, I refined my entry. Then I took the entry again all the way. I exit somewhere here for the first position because I'm going to show you why I exit somewhere here. It sell. When I see that I made the mistake of why I take my profit there, I jump again. I think somewhere here. I went with it all the way to the upside, somewhere there. Because this was the zone I was monitoring to see what is going to happen from this zone. Then I end up making the zone like this. But I don't understand why I missed this trade. I don't know. I did not take this trade. If you check here, this one for me was acting as a liquidity. Why? Because I saw this area break the previous daily low. So my plan was to see how is market going to react from this area. I was even telling people why I need to collect the profit here, because I had the profit somewhere here and I have a profit above this one. I had the red line somewhere. Why did I select that zone? That is what we need to see. Remember, I told you guys because of this low and all this liquidity taken, and market took again liquidity somewhere here. When market took liquidity here, this eye became a strong eye. Why? Because it took liquidity and it breaks structure. So the only thing that was there was, did the market create a level of inducement for them to come and run? This eye in between, that was the one that they create as an inducement for them to come and run. Check the momentum. Why I did not like focus more, maybe you say, on taking my sell from here? The only thing I saw was there was no liquidity that could hold my price properly from here, and to say that, okay, market is going to continue dropping more. Yes, it get here and give this small reaction, but I saw this area to be the zone where market is going to come and hold. Let me show you guys on M15 so that you can see what was happening on M15. Do you see what was happening there on M15? So market just get here, sell small, then buy again huge. They return again. I believe I took again another buy from here, but we'll see, because I believe I took another buy. Then we get here, they create an inducement for them to buy. You see where they start buying. Sorry, for them to sell. They get here and they start selling with all this huge movement. When market was coming to downside, because I did miss, if I'm not mistaken, I missed this sell because this week I was not looking for a sell. I was just looking for the buy. The only thing that I saw to myself was, okay, market already created this area. What is going to happen? Then let me buy. Because I haven't seen in the group that I'm not going to look for a sell. I'm just going to look for a buy. I wanted to buy here. But I did forget that the clear block, sometimes they are holding more liquidity than market is going to do it. It's going to run, like maybe react, then drop. So I bought here. Market went with me to the upside next minute. I was not even looking at the chart. It came and hit my stop loss. I had another pending order here. I had another pending order somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. They come again, they manipulate my pending order. They just go like the way they want. You see what happened? Test. This candlestick went again with me all the way to the upside. Then it's come down again. So from there, I think I was looking again here. Why I was doing that? That is the question you need to ask yourself. Because I saw market took liquidity and market break this high. So for me, this area was the area that market has to come and hold. But one thing I forgot was this area did not break the structure to make this area become so strong. So this was the mistake I was doing. Then what happened was, this was the perfect entry that I took. So after I see, you see, I just do the same things that I'm showing you guys. Nothing complicated that I'm looking. I saw market took liquidity. You see, market took liquidity and it break this high. We break this high. What do you wait for? I was waiting on M5. Let me go to M5. I was waiting on M5. What is going to happen for me to take my entry? That is what I was waiting. Then M5 come and give me this beautiful price action. M5 compress. You see the things that I like. I want to see how market is delaying going to the downside. Market delay to come to the downside, and I take my entry somewhere here. This is where I take my entry. I think I take my entry somewhere here. Yeah, exactly. I take my entry somewhere here. Then market went with me all the way to the upside. Then I was sleeping already after taking my entry. Then it come again on M15, because on M15 there was another beautiful entry that we could take. You see, this one. The same logic that I was looking the previously where market was hitting my stop loss. You see, this one I fell, and this one is the same scenario again here. I just keep on repeating the same thing. Even if I fail here, because there is a reason of why market fell here, but that doesn't mean that the strategy is not working. It just means that I take it at the wrong time and at the wrong place, but the strategy still being the same. Then markets come again back here. You see, inducement, this block was here, was being manipulated because market did not respect this area. Then we get here, we took over. When I wake up now, again, same scenario. I did the same thing, guys. I saw market break this level. Where is the level that market could come and hold price? This is the area. I said I'm going to take a buy here to continue. At the same time, I had two pending orders. The only thing the first one was here, and I was trying to see what market is going to happen, and I had this area. This way you can see when I put where I was trading, guys, this is a live account. This is my live account. I don't do demo. So I'm telling you what was happening in my chart. Then here, what I saw, what is the logic that why I select this area? We took liquidity, we break structure. This low here become the low that we need to protect, that market has to do it. Market has to hold. Anyway, market has to hold from this area. And another zone that I could look at, let's say if market can come, there was this area I was looking at. Let's say if market break this high, then market has to come in here. And there was again this area, also another level that I was monitoring. So I bought here, then I went with it all the way to the upside. Where was my TP? My TP was here. That was my first TP. I was looking at the market somewhere here, saying, okay, this is going to be my first TP. And I had also another zone on top that was my TP. And check, this is what happened. So when I saw market sell like this, I think it returned again back. I bought again from where here. I went with it, I think somewhere, I'm not mistaken, somewhere here. Then market did whatever it wanted to do. And this one, I miss it. It was a perfect entry. Let me show you guys what was happening. So if you check here, what do you see? It's not the same logic that I'm explaining to you. I saw market take out this low with the PE inducement. If you want, you can say, okay, market create a 3D, whatever you feel like is yourself. Then you sell from here. You go to the downside. You target this low, you target this one. And at the same time, we had all the zone. That was the zone that you have been monitoring, you see. And on M15, there was another level that I was looking at for me to take my buy position. That was yesterday. I was looking somewhere here to take my buy position. And I had the pending order straight at the block, like the open of that candlestick. Then market was just playing game with me. I think it was somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken. This is where my pending order was. Yeah, then they end up touching it at night. They touch it at night while I was sleeping here. I saw it when they touched, then I did not take, because I knew how market was coming, touch, then come here. First time I bought here. I bought here, I went with it to the upside. I think we took out all this, then I exit because there was this candlestick I was looking at. You see this one, that was my candlestick I was looking at. You know, guys, why I was looking at that candlestick? Because this was a strong demand, then market break it, so it created an inducement, and this one was a perfect level for me to do it, for me to come and sell from it. But I did not take the sell from here. The only plan I was doing was I was looking only for buy. I was looking for buy. I didn't want to change my plan, but the only thing I was looking was, where am I gonna get the buy position? Then markets come, I think somewhere here, I hit break even. Market to buy with me, come down, break even, buy again, break even. I even hit some stop loss here, because I think here I hit a stop loss because I wanted to buy here. I hit a stop loss, yeah, something like that. So again, I took this one, I hit a stop loss, small stop loss, but I gain more from this movement. Then this one I did not take it. I think one of my bro take it. King Dell took the entry from here all the way to the upside. Then this would end up happening. I saw this one was happening. I even say I'm not gonna trade again, because the moment your mindset is not telling you to take a sell position, don't force a sell position. Don't be like this person. You take a buy, when market hits your stop loss, then you change, you start selling. No, me, I don't trade like that. If I'm working on one side of the market, and I'm gonna look for the characteristic of me taking the trade, this is what I was looking at. And I don't know why I did not take this a sell position. It was a nice sell position, but it was my TP. Then I forgot to take the sell position. You get what I mean? So remember, guys, I told you this area was the area that I could monitor to see if market can come and start the buying from it. Yeah, according to me, if I was taking this trade, market was not gonna hit my stop loss. Why? Because I don't put a stop loss just exactly below here. Sometimes I put 10 points or 5 points below the zone or above the zone. You're supposed to be in this trade, but it is what it is. Market bought all the way to the upside. This morning I was in M5. I was looking at something here on M5. I was looking at this. You see, I saw, okay, market took liquidity. When I was looking on my phone, I don't know, I thought maybe market break this area. This one break this area. I don't know if I was seeing other stuff. After I've already hit the stop loss, this is when I realized, yeah, market did not break that one. That was relative equal eyes. Market has to run it. So the whole process was, like with my eyes, was, okay, we took liquidity here. We took liquidity up and we break structure. So this is an inducement, and this area is going to be my zone where I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell. Then market did take me out. And I think I was in H1 again. I took a sell somewhere here on H1. I don't know, maybe I was smoking, maybe because I wake up like that. So I took another sell here. Then when I realized, I went to the low time frame, I said, what did I do? Then I close it. So I close it, yeah. So it is what it is. And this was the sell I took in the morning. What was the reason of me taking this sell? was this area. I saw this candlestick here. I saw this candlestick here. Then I took my entry somewhere here. But guys, I explained to you, it's the same logic here, sell, here, sell. And I'm currently in the buy from here, going to the upside of it. Then, so this is what we need. When I take my sell from here, then I come again, I exit here, I took a buy. Now I know where is my TP. I have to take the buy. So, and my stop loss is just below this week. That's what I'm waiting. If I hit this one, I still have a long plan where market to come. This is the plan before we go to downside. I'm looking at the market somewhere here. I hope this video is gonna make sense to someone, because the moment you understand your strategy, you understand how it's played, the only thing that you need to do is just react to it. Even if you wanted to take the trade, because me, I was sleeping. You see this one, we break this low. Did you not take liquidity? We took liquidity there. What is the last candlestick that could hold the price? This one was the last one to hold the price. If you want to get more precision, you can go to low time frame. You can go to low time frame and try to refund. If you go to low time frame, then you can say you have the hidden base, or if you want, yeah, hidden base is okay. Yeah, it's okay. You could use the hidden base, or you can say, you see the way they manipulate this area. Hidden base was there. What is the inducement? All this, you see. Or for people that they trade 3D, you can do something again like this. This is the manipulation for you to go to the zone. Then you check your entry to come the downside. And this one is like if you watch my video, I explained to you guys about the continuation trend. This is the continuation, the one I'm talking about. Why did this one become more valid? Because we have a liquidity, we have an inducement. This is why it became more valid, and this is why I took myself from there. So now guys, let me show you how I take all my entry and everything that was happening with me. I think before I do that, yo guys, I don't know what I need to do first before I delete all this stuff. I don't even know how to select everything here. Okay, maybe let me do something like this. I don't want the monthly. I need to leave my monthly stuff. Weekly also I have to leave it. All I need. Oh la 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 la. Okay, let us do something like this. Okay, let me do something like this, guys, because there is stuff that I need to delete. Not everything here I need to delete them. Okay, so let me delete this one, and let me delete also again this. Let me delete them. Because I want to show you now all the trade that I've been taking, so for you guys to see that I'm not just coming here and making up story. The only thing that you see in my chart is the things that I'm looking, and the one I've been showing you guys. So I just want to show you guys that these things does work. The only thing is that you need to build the confidence in yourself for you to be able to understand. Okay, so as you can check, this is my chart. I think let me go to M15. Let me go to M15 quickly, because the video is already 23 minutes, guys. It's not a joke. Even M30, so that you guys can see everything smoothly. Then let me do the trade historic. Do you see, guys? I'm not making up story. I explained to you guys when I bought from here all the way to this side. Then I took again another buy all the way here. I exit. You see? Then I took, I think the buy I was explaining to you guys, I took a buy here. As you can check, it hit my stop loss. I took another buy from this breaker. It hit my stop loss. Can you see that? Then I end up taking another buy. That was the buy I hold for so long. And I took another buy. I explained to you guys, I took another buy from here. Then I close it somewhere here. But this one from the downside, I hold it until this one. And this was the area I took another buy because of this movement here. Then check where market went. And here again, I took another buy. It went with me all the way to this area. Then check where my break even was, because I update my stop loss. and check this is where market come and take me out. After market hit my break even, then I say what? You know what? I'm not gonna trade again. This is this morning. I was explaining to you guys. Let me go to M5. So what happened with this one? I took a sell position at the wrong place because I was looking at the market in H1. Then I say, you know what? H1 is going to sell. You see, this was the area that I was doing. Like H1 is going to sell. So H1 sell with me. Then when I come back to the chart, I found, whoa, what happened? And market was already. So how did I take this? You know, it is what it is. Then I close it. And here again, what happened is the same thing that I was explaining to you. For me, I thought maybe market has already take out this level, so market has to hold. This is why I take the first sell here. Do not even go long. Then it hit my stop loss because my stop loss was tired. Then I end up refining this other zone where I'm supposed to take the trade. Then when it comes to the downside, after we take out this low, I collect my profit. Then I waited for a new candlestick to open. Was like this candlestick closed, the new one open. Then I take my buy. You see, I told you guys I'm current in this buy. As you can check, this one, the sell was here. I close it here. Then this one here was what we call the buy because I'm in the buy. I don't just close because I see like somewhere market take this one, I have to rush. No, I always wait to see what is going to happen next. This is why you see market get here. It even retraced with my order again. Then I decide, you know what, maybe it's time for me to take what we call the buy position. Then I take the buy position. And this buy, if it does happen, then I'm gonna go up. Guys, you see, I've been trading this thing. I'm only trading V75. I trade it a lot, guys. So I hope this video is gonna make sense to someone who wanted me to make the full breakdown in details for him to understand that okay, this is what is happening. There is no complication in everything that we are doing. So I repeat the same thing over and over. So sharp guys, enjoy the video. I hope everything is going to be smoothly for you.